Hello, my faithful moonbeams. First off, let me start with a little correction on uh, yesterday's video. Has to do with one of the pictures I posted, uh, in which I said that was Master Mason. You'll have to forgive me. It was Senior Master Mason. I'm so used to calling him Master Mason, so forgive me on that one. When I first met him, he was Mr. Mason. He was a 6th Dan. And then he was promoted to Master Mason, which was a 7th Dan, which is when I took my. And he was a 7th Dan when I took my 1st Dan black belt test. And then, after I took my 1st Dan black belt test in February of 2019, then he became Senior Master Mason. So, and that is an 8th Dan. So I'm not sure if he was promoted since then to Grandmaster to 9th Dan, but yeah. So far, all I know is that he is Senior Master Mason, which is an 8th Dan. So you'll have to forgive me. I was basically going through an emotional ringer yesterday. So, I mean, when Donald Trump calls people I love and care about suckers and losers, including myself, that really hurts my feelings. I mean, he called my mother and father suckers and losers, plus he called my instructor a sucker and a loser. And he called people who planted the flag on Mount Suribachi in Iwo Jima, suckers and losers. Those 6 men are heroes. I digress. Today, we are not here to talk about that. I was just here to make the correction that is Senior Master Mason. Chapter 13 of Genesis. Maybe this will help clear my mind. God help me. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, and silver, and gold. And he went on his journeys from the south, even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning between Bethel and Hai, unto the place of the altar which he had made there at the first of, and there Abram called on the name of the Lord. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell there dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen and Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee. And between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we are brethren. Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right, or if thou depart to the right hand, I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zoar. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves, and the one from the other. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, Lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where thou art northward, and southward, and eastward, and westward, for all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed forever. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered. Arise, walk through the land in the length of it, and in the breadth of it, for I will give it unto thee. Then Abram removed his tent, and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in the Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord. Now, before I go on, There's a bit of a haze here due to the fact that there are brush fires in eastern Washington, and they're coming, and the smoke is coming my way. So it's a good thing I'm wearing this mask, other than the fact that there's a COVID-19 going on. It also protects me from the smoke that's in the air. But yeah. Due to the fact that it is September, and I didn't say it yesterday, but Happy Labor Day. And but due to the fact it is September, and I don't think we have very many sunny days left in September, that you might be seeing more of me inside where I was yesterday. So, but yes, this is one of my this is a video that I promised. So, but yeah, just let you know, if you see me inside reading the Bible, it's because the weather has gotten nasty. The leaves on my tree are going to be changing soon into they're already starting to change colors, so they're going to be falling off soon. Fall is here, and it won't be too much longer until the leaves start falling. So, yeah, when the leaves start falling, I'll be going inside.